In this video, I'm going to show you one of my favorite features of iOS 16. Now, actually, I'm going to just show you how you turn it on. I can't actually demonstrate it because it is haptic taps. When I use a keyboard, I can get a haptic tap from my iPhone. When I long press on an app, let's say I wanted to move it or delete it, I get a haptic tap. This seriously is one of my favorite new features. Let's see how we turn it on, and then you can try it for yourself and see if you like it. Let's go over to my iPhone. Now, in order to turn this on, all we need to do is go over to our Settings app here, and then what we do is we swipe up until we find Sound and Haptics. It is towards the top, so you don't have to swipe up far. I tap on Sound and Haptics, and then when we scroll up here, what you're going to see is keyboard feedback. Now, prior to iOS 16, all we could do is give it a sound. This is that little click that you hear. You probably turned it off, but that's a little click that you hear when you use the keyboard. Well, in addition to that, what we can now do is add haptic. And again, this is one of my favorite new features. Now, it will not only add it to the keyboard, but it also adds it when you do any type of long press. So I'm going to turn this on, and again, you're not going to be able to see it, but I'll just demonstrate what it does. So I'm going to swipe up. If I go to my Notes app, I start tapping on the keyboard, I'll get a little haptic feedback. If I were to long press on an app, you'd feel a little haptic feedback, giving you confirmation that you long pressed on that app. If I go into my Contacts app, and then I long press on a contact, it gives me a little haptic feedback. So that's basically all you have to do is just turn it on. There aren't a lot of settings for it, but again, it is one of my favorite features. So that's how you can add haptic feedback to your iPhone with iOS 16. Give it a shot. See if you like it as much as I do.